Hey guys, Frank here with Pirate Ninja. Gonna be going over another add-on for Wildstar. This one is Candy Bars by N Skate Zero. That's the project manager, and this is version 1.2.1. Candy Bars is a action bar modifying add-on. You're able to change, and they have. Let me just go and click on this picture so you can pretty much see. Boom! You make your action bar that big. It's awesome. You're able to adjust the size of the buttons, the location of the buttons, and the formation of the buttons. Really nice add-on, and you're able to even do your side buttons as well. So let me go ahead and show you what it looks like in game. Okay, so we're in game with candy bars, and we see right away the change in my action bar. I like my action bars to be minimal, so I try to shrink them up. All my MMOs are this way. And so it puts it in a nice little square for me. One really nice feature is that I'm able to just change, like, say I'm going, it's not set up right now, but say I'm going like DPS and like, oh shit, our tank left and I'm just going to fill for him. Boom, tank. And then this pairs nicely with another add-on, Mr. Fancy Pants gear. I'm going to do a video for that actually next. That lets me change out my gear with just press my button too. So nice thing too. Anyways, so right there we have my my action bar, and then I'm able to also move around my like auxiliary items. Where you have your gadget and your potions and stuff like that, and then you're able to also move around your like teleport and your mount if you'd like. I actually like the in-game one quite a bit, so I'm gonna show you how to change that, because the in-game one for the mount one just looks nice to me. Anyways, so let me show you. You go to modify things. It's on the side. It's candy bars right here, and then they have a very, very simple, easy to use settings. It's one of those good ones. I just love them. So you have general. You can lock the bars once you're in. So just say you're raiding and you're a clicker because for some reason you're a clicker. Probably not raiding then. But anyways, and you accidentally hit the thing off just a little bit and you're not moving it, that'll freak you out during a raid. So lock the bars. You can show empty slots, and then show the tooltips if you want. Action bar. So okay, button size. I'd actually probably want these a little bit smaller. So I'm going to reduce the button size a little bit. Oh, that looks nice. I like that right there. Number of columns. So this is similar to another add-on. If you guys are familiar with the World of Warcraft add-on Bartender, where you're able to kind of tweak things around a little bit. You're able to change this how you want. You can go. That's more of the old school where it's just like the flat line. You could do up and down if you really for some reason wanted that. I find that 3 works well. So you could do button padding, which gives you a little bit of spacing in between each of the buttons. If you wanted that, if you're a clicker, you might actually want that. And then number of buttons available. So you might as well go with the 8. And then here we have show the action bar. So you could have it gone, say if you're doing screenshots or something. Reverse order. For some reason you wanted to do that, where it starts with 8, ends with 1. Show innate button. So that's your, for stalkers it's stealth. For espers it's your your innate. It's that buff that you have. That you can show that. A lot of people don't even need to show it. Like Stalker, I wouldn't need it on mine. Show the spec switch, which I'd keep that on because it's so nice to have. Even if I know I'm just going to stay DPS, my other specs for something that I don't need to switch in and out for, that is just nice to have. Why not keep it? Show the hotkeys, so you could have the number shown or not. I'll probably keep that off because that does look even cleaner. It still shows like the 2 charges. See how you have 1 charge? It still shows that, so that's nice. You can have it hide, or so you have it like, say it hides while you're walking around, and then show up when you're in combat. You can do that here. Then you can have it to where it's a little more invisible. Sorry about that phone call. So you're able to kind of like make it discreet if you'd like, or quite visible. Might as well have it visible, as visible as possible. Secondary bars. So you could have it set up on the side here. You can move this around. So this is what it's going to look like when you first see it. And then you're able to move that around wherever you'd like. you just grab onto the padding on the sides there, move it as you please. So let's go ahead and hide that one. The innate bar, you're able to move this around anywhere you want. So I'll keep this around. I'll make it smaller, and just I won't need it on this character, but I'll just keep it around so I can see it. And more like the Esper, so you want to do cooldown or engineers. If you want to see your cooldowns, this is the one you want to use right here. So then you have your utility bar. Now, I really like the mount one that's in game, so I don't think I'm going to mess with that. So I'm going to go ahead and, but I do want the actually I do want the teleport one. So I'm going to go down here, and I don't want you to show the mount one, but I want you to show the recall one. And if you're going to put them together, which I probably will, because here you can show your bar too. So that's these ones here, but it looks like I can actually put them together. So let's go ahead and show that. So I'm going to shut this bar off I had down here. I'll just put them all together. I'll have my gadget, path, and potion button. Okay. And then I like those in a straight line. So let's go ahead and just go and make that 4. Okay, and then let's make them smaller. Nice and neat. Oh, that's looking good now. So we're back. And Radium. Okay, so we've adjusted that, our utility bar. Our other bars that we have here is the vehicle bar, shortcut bar. I don't really mess with those much. It's stuff that comes up when you're in vehicles. This is a really cool feature, so check this out. Instead of actually going through the Carbine UI to change your action bar, they have it here for you where you could actually change it with this new square look, or whatever look you chose. So let me go ahead and show you. So I could sit here and drag and drop items. I don't want to mess with it now because I have it the way I like it. We can actually drag and drop items into certain specific areas. So you don't have to, and then you click update when you're done. And so that way you don't have to sit there and mess with it in the Carbine one down here. And you know what? You don't have to mess with it down here and then think, oh, that doesn't look quite right when it's the new shape that I just created. And so you're actually able to mess around with it with the new layout that you have already set aside. So I think that's pretty cool. And then it's going to tell you right here, you have to enable it on the bottom right here. Really easy to do. Okay, this is the HUD control. This is the built-in HUD control. So right away, the first thing you want to do is just shut off your regular action bar. So otherwise it'll have that back up, and there's no need to have double. So you just keep that off. Scroll down is always off. And then resources bar, keep that on, in my opinion, because I actually use another program. Potato UI is my new one for resources. You're able to mess around with these mounts button, keeping that on. I love that one. Okay, and then you're able to create profiles. Now, I really like the way I have this set up. It really works well for my stalker, but it may not be great for my engineer. So I'm gonna save. I could save this profile to Tav, my stalker, and then go over to my engineer on the other server, change it how I want, and boom, it's perfect. But say my Esper, you know what? Tav's build works great, so I want that on my Esper, and then I'm able to load up Tav's profile onto the Esper. So this is the current profile, and then I don't have any other ones, so it's unfortunate, but this is where I would see the other one. So say I'm on my Esper, I would look up Taff, boom, click on him, and I have his profile up, and I'm able to, I don't have to sit there and redo everything that I just did, which there's not a lot, because they did a really good job of making this pretty simplified, unlike other frame UI changing add-ons. So this is where I'd want to load it up. So anyways, I hope that's all the information you guys need. I know it might be a bit much to take in at one time. It's kind of one of those things you want to toy with, but I think it's well worth downloading. So you all have fun and happy gaming.